Hey guys, it's Sarah J. How are you going this evening? Good to be with you as always. And what am I going to talk about tonight? Talking about the stages of transformation, of which there is probably a lot more than the 6 that I'm going to identify with tonight, right? So I'm going to identify the 6 core stages that I know of from personal experience and research and all the rest of the stuff that I've gone. Is that Sue West up there? I can't see any comments. Oh, why can't I see comments? Oh, this is a tad weird. It won't show me comments. Okay, that's bizarre. So I won't be able to interact with you guys. Sorry about that. It's not showing me comments. Crap. All right, anyway, moving right along. Stage 1 is denial. All right, this is, thanks Shona, I can see your love hearts. I just can't see what you're saying. So stage 1 is denial. So this is the first stage where people are in blissful ignorance that there is even something wrong, right? And these stages of transformation actually relate. Oh, now I can see comments. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. These stages of transformation can be actually applied to more than just weight loss, right? It's not just about weight loss, but obviously that's what I talk about primarily. But you can apply these stages to anything in your life where you want to make a big change. Okay, so it's applicable to more than just this. So the first stage is denial. And this is where we're like, nothing wrong with me, nothing to see here. There's worse things I could be in my life than fat. I used to say that one. There are worse things I could be in life than fat. Yes, there are. I could be an asshole, but fat is actually going to kill me. Being an asshole won't, unless I piss somebody off really badly. So, hey guys, I can see your comments now. Thank you. Hey Manjeet. Hey Irene. Good to see you, darling. So if you're in denial, where you are blissfully just stuffing your face and drinking and eating whatever it is you like and thinking that it can do no harm and that everything's going to be right and one day I might do something about it, but not now, it's not me. That's where you're sitting, right? Now, no judgment on anybody sitting in any of these stages, right? We all have to go through these stages. I was in denial from October through to December, the end, right? 2 months of flat out denial of, nah, it's okay. Pizza won't hurt. Nah, it's okay. Fish and chips won't hurt. Nah, it's okay. Gin and tonic won't hurt. Yeah. And then I got to the realization that, it was hurting. It was actually physically hurting. All right. So denial is the first stage. Acceptance is the second stage. Now, this one is one that we can kind of flip around a little bit on, right? We can flip into acceptance of, something's got to change. And sometimes that can bring us to, okay, my pants don't fit me, something's got to change. I'll go buy bigger pants. Or it can be, okay, something's got to change. I need to do something about this. And I need to make some changes in my life. And we can sit in acceptance for quite some time. Just because you all of a sudden accept that there's a problem does not mean you're flicking a switch anywhere in your brain. It just means that you've accepted that you have a problem going on with whatever it is that is your issue, in particular food and or alcohol in my case. The third stage of transformation is its transformation. Get my words out. I'm not wording very well today, just to let you know. I've done like three different lives and 2 Zooms and my words are like bleh. Is research, right? This is when you start to look at, what am I going to do about it? Am I going to have a chat to my doctor? Am I going to go and seek a nutritionist? Am I going to go and join a program? Am I going to do lady shakes? Please don't do lady shakes. No offense to anybody who's chosen to, but please don't do them. You start to research, and I encourage you to research heavily. Research into why different programs work differently for different people, why different programs have success rates. We have amazing success rates, just saying, by the way, and those of you that are on the program can pop that in the comments that yes, you've had amazing success on our program. So, you do the research, and please do your research. And I would include in this going and having your bloods done by your GP and running everything past your healthcare practitioner, because you do not want to be sitting there having gone through denial and you're sitting in, obese class 2 or 3 and have health concerns that will be directly impacted by doing anything, right? You need to do it in conjunction with your health practitioner. That is always my advice, right? The fourth stage, is belief. And that is not only believing that you've found the right solution for you, but also believing that this is something that you can succeed at. And the best thing to bring belief in is social proof, right? So if you can see testimonials, you can see endorsements, you can see other people who have been successful or are being successful doing what it is you're looking at doing, then that will actually encourage and increase your belief. So we have our Facebook page, which has 480,000 people in it. And if you need social proof, I can whack you in there. Don't worry about it. And you'll get social proof every hour of every day, 7 days a week, with people telling you how well they're doing and how they're struggling. Because this, weight loss has two sides to the coin, right? People struggle to lose weight. That is why it's so damn hard. Thank you, Rachel. Thanks, Shona. Thanks, Irene. Oh, your order's in. Boo! Good girl. I am so proud of you. Mwah. So proud of you. I caught up with Irene the other day and we had a little bit of a chat. And she's back on the program. I'm so happy. You just made my day, babe. All right. So you've got belief, right? So you've got the social proof and you've got the belief in yourself. That is the most important part. You have to believe that you can do it. Because you know what? You can. You can move mountains. You are absolutely 100% capable of doing anything that you set your mind to. You just have to decide. You just have to decide that you want it bad enough and that cake, that biscuit, that beer, whatever it is that's your poison, that is just not worth it for you right now. Okay? So you got to believe. The fifth stage is the doing stage, right? So this is where you actively go into the losing weight process and you're doing something about it and making changes, right? This is the hardest stage. The other stages, yeah, they're hard, but the doing stage, this is the hardest stage, right? Because this is where you'll be tested. Your willpower will be tested. Your ability to say no will be tested. All these things I talk about will be tested. Your ability to drink water, even though that shit's got bones in it. All that stuff will be tested every single day, especially if you have an addiction to food. Now, I've always said, I've said it in the past, I am a food addict, right? I love food. I don't care what it is. You can put shit on a stick, whack sauce on it, I'll eat it, don't care, right? As long as it's got a nice sauce on the top. And it's hard because it's an ongoing struggle because you have to make that decision every single day, every single meal, every single mouthful. And unlike other addictions, and I take nothing away from other addictions, but unlike other addictions, you cannot abstain from food, right? And that's a whole nother life. That's a whole nother life, right? Being a food addict. But it's the doing stage is the hardest stage. But you know what? We can all do it. We can. If I can do it, you can do it. I tell you now, absolutely you can. Because you have somebody in your corner who believes in you. And that's the most important part. Now, the sixth stage of transformation is transformation in itself. And that is when it all becomes second nature. It's not a problem to drink water. It's not a problem to go out and order healthy off of a menu. It's not a problem to go, okay, well, I had fish and chips last night. Today, I'm going to eat healthy so that I counterbalance that difference, right? This is where it's all just second nature. Now, this in itself is also a difficult stage. And trust me, when I talk about these 6 stages, you can flip-flop. I have flip-flopped in and out of every single one of these stages at any given time, right? People fall off of weight loss programs. People go back into denial. Like I said, I went back into denial from October to December and just went, woo, it's my birthday month. And then it was like all holds barred and it's party time right through till New Year's. But we can do this. But the thing is that, again, like my first live, I started with this. As long as you get back on, right? As long as you get back on, that is where you stop being a failure and you have just failed at this moment, right? Is you get up, you dust yourself off and you go back through the stages. And sometimes I can go from denial straight to doing, okay? Because I don't need to do my research. I've done my research. I usually, acceptance comes into it for a very brief moment. I go, okay, pants won't do up, accepted, straight into doing. right? Transformation for me is a difficult one. It lasts for a few months and then I flip back in and out and in and out. But I managed to maintain my weight within a reasonable amount. But I wouldn't actually say that even after all these years of dealing with weight loss, that I've truly transformed. But that's not my personality type. It's not me as a human being. But what I know now is that I have the tools to actually fix stuff. Yes, Lee Clues, you are on the doing stage. Rachel, once you are in the right mindset, it is dead easy. Do you know my here's a story for you, right? The funniest thing I've ever done while on program, has, as far as getting out of things, you know, I can say no to people, but sometimes there's events and functions that you go to, that you get invited to, that you just cannot say no, right? One of my colleagues had her 50th birthday and she had it at the Crown Casino in the buffet, you know, the fancy buffet. I don't know what it's called, degustation or something like that, in the fancy buffet room where you got to pay $70 a head, but it's a smorgasbord and you can eat whatever you like. I was on program and I was vowed and determined that I was not going to let this smorgasbord derail me. But I've walked in and I've looked at the food and I've just gone, holy crap, if I open that Pandora's box one tiny millimeter, I'm screwed here, right? It was as simple as that. So you know what I did? I told the maitre d' that I was having a colonoscopy the next day and I could only drink clear liquids. So they gave me black coffee and they just charged me for a couple of black coffees. And I sat there and drank black coffee while 12 other women had the buffet. That's the weirdest thing I've ever had to done as far as an excuse to get out. Most times I'll just go, no, I'm on program, not coming, or I'm gonna come but I'll eat before I come. Hey Truths, hey Sue, good to see you. You're late. Just saying. So they're the 6 stages, guys, of transformation. Where are you? Have a think about it. Assess where you're sitting right now. Are you in denial? Are you in acceptance? Are you in research or belief, or the doing phase, or the transformation phase? We've got amazing mentors in our program that have fully transformed their life. And that is my goal to aspire to. But I always say I am a perfectly imperfect human being. Love you too, Dean. It's my cousin in the UK. Hope you're safe and well, babe. All right, some shout outs from last night. Jenny Brotherington, Shona Renee Lloyd ×2 because she shared 2 of mine. So thank you very much, Shona. Michelin Hilton, as always, thank you, babe. And Pooja Kapoor, thank you, darling, for sharing. If you decide to share this live, please let me know in the comments that you have shared the live and you will get a full name shout out. If you think your clients, your friends, your family can benefit from listening to what I have to say, or if you know somebody who you know could benefit from doing our program and having me as a mentor, I would love to hear from you. And guys, thank you, Shona. Thank you for joining me tonight, and I will see you tomorrow night. And I'll give you a little sneaky peeky so you know to come in and watch. I'm going to talk about body dysmorphia. What might that be? Thanks, Shona. See you guys.